Four news stories. First one is from Somaliland. Somaliland President Musi Abdi is in the US. Right now, he is delivering a speech at Heritage Foundation. The question is he traveling on Somaliland passport or Somalia's passport? Some protests have also been seen outside Heritage Foundation office where Musa Abdi is delivering a speech right now. Secondly, Sudan. We know that since the 25th of October, protests have been underway in Sudan. What's the latest on the ongoing crisis in Sudan? Thirdly, Elon Musk, founder of Tesla, a billionaire, has challenged Putin, Russian president, to a fight, a duel, a physical fight over Ukraine. And lastly, viewers, Russia has reportedly contacted China. Russia wants assistance from China, economic assistance, military assistance, economic assistance more than military assistance. But just a few hours ago, US officials contacted China. A meeting was held in Rome. US is trying to stop China from supporting Russia. Some updates we will discuss in detail. Firstly, Somaliland. We know that this country is self-proclaimed country. People say, Sajid, don't say Somaliland is a country. I always say it's a self-proclaimed country, a self-declared state. Internationally, it is seen as part of Somalia. Musi Abdi, Somaliland's president, is in the US and he was invited by Heritage Foundation. What we have learned now is that he is visiting US at the invitation of Heritage Foundation based in the US. He gave some interviews in the past few hours there. And now, when I'm recording this video, he is delivering a speech at Heritage Foundation office in Washington, D.C. Protesters are outside the office, the headquarters of Heritage Foundation. Protesters from Somalia, they are protesting against the visit of Musi Abdi. You can see some pictures on your screen. The pictures are from the headquarters of Heritage Foundation, Washington, D.C. These are protesters from Somalia. They are protesting against Musi Abdi. They say Somaliland is not a country, it's part of Somalia. Secondly, is he traveling, has he traveled to the US on Somalia's passport or Somaliland's passport? Is Somaliland's passport acceptable in the US? We are hearing conflicting accounts. No official statement from Somaliland's government, from the US. What we have learned is that some special passport has been issued to Somaliland delegation, but it needs some further verification. Somalia says that since no country recognizes Somaliland as a country, that is why no question of Somaliland having a passport. Let's see. People are sharing pictures of Somaliland's passport being accepted in the UAE, United Arab Emirates, but no official confirmation that Musi Abdi has traveled to US on Somaliland's passport. If he is using Somaliland's passport, it's a huge development. It means that it's a step toward the recognition of the country by the US. He is delivering a speech. He started his speech by saying that he showed solidarity with the people of Ukraine during his speech. In his interviews in the past few hours, he said no likelihood of any union with Somalia. Somaliland talks could not produce any results. China is contacting Somaliland as well. Somaliland is a democracy, a flourishing democracy with elections, with the smooth, transparent transfer of power. and it is in need of economic cooperation and recognition. So that is what he is saying there in the US. We'll update you in coming hours about this speech. Secondly, about Sudan, where protests are underway once again a few hours ago. In Khartoum, in different parts of Sudan, large protests started since the 25th of October, when Abdul Fattah al-Burhan tried to stage a coup. Protests have been going on, and no respite in these protests. Protesters, they are being killed as well. Dozens have been, not dozens, rather hundreds were arrested since the start of these protests. Around 100 have died in the use of force from Sudanese forces. But no signs of any end to these protests. Protesters want release of political prisoners, their companions. They want Sudanese military to step back. They want complete civilian rule in Sudan. Teachers are also on strike in Sudan. Doctors have refused to work at the hospitals run by Sudanese military. So, and economic conditions, we know that prices of bread, prices of basic commodities have gone up many times. People are suffering, poor economic conditions, political instability, no signs of any solution. Then we reported about Darfur 2 days ago, where in tribal clashes around 20 persons were killed. Janjaweed militias were heavily involved there in those clashes. So you see that there is complete chaos in Sudan, no signs of any peace so far. Watch some videos from today's protests, then other news stories. Thirdly, viewers, Elon Musk, who is the founder of Tesla company, a billionaire from South Africa basically, he has challenged Vladimir Putin, Russian president. He's challenging him for a fight, a physical fight. He says, let's fight and let's settle the issue of Ukraine. So he wants to settle the issue of Ukraine through a physical fight with Putin, who is a judo black belt as well, because we know that he is a former lieutenant colonel, Putin, extremely fit. But Elon Musk wants to take on Putin to settle the issue of Ukraine. Obviously, a tweet just to attract some attention from Tesla owner who is supporting Ukraine. Elon Musk is providing satellite internet to the people of Ukraine. We know that cable infrastructure has been damaged due to Russian airstrikes, Russian attacks. So he announced to provide satellite internet to the people of Ukraine. Starlink is the company of Elon Musk, which is providing internet to the people of Ukraine. Now he wants to have a physical fight with Putin, Russian president. Lastly, because China's role is becoming very critical now as Russia is under sanctions. The world is trying to corner Russia by putting sanctions. US, EU, they have imposed strict sanctions on Russia. Russia wants some relief from China. A few hours ago, it was reported that Russian officials contacted China. Russia wants financial assistance from China. What happened after that? After that, just I think 2 hours ago, US and Chinese officials held a meeting in Rome, and US and EU countries, they try to send a message to China that it should not be involved in this conflict by supporting Russia. What will China do? Because China has economic ties with the US, we know, and with Europe as well. And Chinese are known for securing their economic interests. Will China openly support Russia? Will China support Russia in releasing some pressure which Russia is under due to some sanctions from the EU and US? That remains to be seen, but both sides are now approaching China. China's role has become very critical. What will China do? That remains to be seen. So far, Russia or China, they have not officially confirmed about Russian request of financial assistance. But sources say that Russia has contacted China for this support. What will China do? We'll update in coming videos. Thank you for watching.